Isabela Merced might be the perfect choice for James Gunn's Hawkgirl, especially after her work in The Last of Us Season 2. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Isabela Merced's Dina feels like she was ripped right off the game, being played with extreme accuracy. Given the acting chops that are on display, it is easy to see why James Gunn decided to cast Merced as his version of Hawkgirl in the DCU, as part of a team that will likely have characters like Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion, Metamorpho, and Mr. Terrific. Merced has also appeared as Dina in HBO's much-anticipated sequel season of The Last of Us. While there might have been some doubts about her casting in Superman, after seeing her adapt Dina to the screen, more than a few people were convinced that she was the right choice for Hawkgirl in the film. It is safe to say that the DCU as fans know it today can still be considered to be in its infancy as far as other DC universes are concerned. While fans have had a full season of an animated series in the form of Creature Commandos and are eyeing the release of Superman in July 2025, there seem to be few updates about other big heroes in the DCU, like Batman or Wonder Woman. Merced will be essaying the role of Kendra Saunders' version of the character, as opposed to Shayera Hole. Kendra Saunders is the modern version of Hawkgirl that most fans are familiar with, the third out of the three that have been active throughout the history of the DC Universe. Isabela Merced's portrayal of Dina has made it very easy to see her as Hawkgirl, given the range that the actor has displayed. Whether it be the flirty, more tender scenes with Bella Ramsey's Ellie, or the more action-packed scenes, like with the Clickers, Merced has proven that despite her height, which was a major point of contention during her casting, she can cast a pretty large shadow with the characters that she plays. There have been a slew of actresses that have been cast by fans as potential Wonder Women for the DCU, such as Alexandra Daddario, Adria Arjona, Connor Leslie, who was Wonder Girl on Titans, and even Jamie Alexander, who plays Lady Sif in the MCU. However, there seems to be no official word from James Gunn about who could be playing Wonder Woman in the DCU, and no hint as to where fans can expect to see the character first. James Gunn's DCU is in desperate need of a Batman after the character made his universe debut in Creature Commandos. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Batman is one of the most popular superheroes in pop culture, and playing him is always an honor for an actor. The character has been portrayed by some truly great actors like Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and more recently by Ben Affleck and Robert Pattinson. Despite Affleck not having a solo film, his performance was appreciated by a section of the fans. With David Corenswet's Superman all set to debut in the DCU, it is high time James Gunn selects Batman for his shared universe. Despite Ben Affleck not having a solo film in the DCU, it was confirmed that he would be stepping down from the role and a new actor would be cast for the upcoming The Brave and the Bold film Gunn announced. While Robert Pattinson's Batman is still a great portrayal, Matt Reeves' insistence on keeping his Batverse grounded in reality will not be the right fit for the more cosmic adventures in the DCU. Several candidates have popped up over the past few months, but for me, no one else comes close to Alan Ritchson to play Bruce Wayne. Here are 3 reasons why he is the perfect man for the job. A new Batman is the need of the hour for James Gunn's DCU, and Alan Ritchson has to be the most perfect candidate yet. The actor has proven himself to be a great action star with his roles in films like The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, the upcoming Motor City, and The Show Reacher. James Gunn's DCU will not only be looking at a Batman who has already been a vigilante for some time, unlike Matt Reeves' younger Batman in his first year as Vengeance, but will also explore the Bat family, including his son Damian Wayne in the announced The Brave and the Bold film. David Corenswet's Superman in Gunn's upcoming film will be seen fighting not just threats from Lex Luthor, but also from alien worlds as shown in the teaser trailer for the film. Hence, Matt Reeves' grounded approach will not be the right fit for a crossover, no matter how much it is focused on his detective skills. While it is always better to have a fresh face to be synonymous with an IP, there have been instances where an actor has successfully transitioned from one hero to the next. Ryan Reynolds did it with Deadpool after he played Hal Jordan in the horrendous Green Lantern, and Ben Affleck did it with Batman after he played Matt Murdock in Fox's Daredevil. He has also proven that he can portray Batman's more detective side with the role of Jack Reacher in the Amazon Prime Video series. The Show Reacher, based on Lee Child's books of the same name, sees Ritchson play the eponymous character, who is a former Army veteran with incredible survival skills. While it is not clear what direction The Brave and the Bold will be taking with Batman, these characteristics are a must-have for the Caped Crusader. He is also capable of pulling off the charming persona of Bruce Wayne as evidenced by many of his films and off-screen appearances. Alan Ritchson has already played 2 DC superheroes, however, both were not part of the DCU or DCU. His first stint was playing Arthur Curry in the CW series Smallville. His iteration of Aquaman may not be as cool and macho as Jason Momoa in the DCU. The actor is also set to transition into playing Lobo in the DCU, but he was pretty decent. While it is always better to have a fresh face to be synonymous with an IP, there have been instances where an actor has successfully transitioned from one hero to the next. Ryan Reynolds did it with Deadpool after he played Hal Jordan in the horrendous Green Lantern, and Ben Affleck did it with Batman after he played Matt Murdock in Fox's Daredevil. Ritchson has spoken about how embarrassed he is about the bright orange suit in the show and how he wanted to run away at the sight of it. He said to Bro Bible, "What comes to mind first is how fast and far I can run from all civilization when I see myself in that orange head-to-toe Speedo, zipped up the middle. I see those pictures, and I kind of can't believe anybody thought it was a good idea to dress me like that and photograph me with that ensemble." That was not the only DC character he played. He also portrayed Hank Hall aka Hawk of Hawk and Dove in the series Titans. He was still pretty decent in the show and had a main role in seasons 2 and 3. However, that would not deter him from playing Bruce Wayne, as his image has completely transformed since he played those characters. At 42, Alan Ritchson is at the perfect age to portray a Bruce Wayne who has seen some years as a vigilante in Gotham and has been through a couple of Robins. Andy Muschietti's The Brave and the Bold has maintained that the film will explore the Bat family and Batman's relationship with his son Damian Wayne, who becomes the new Robin. Ritchson will also be one of the most physically imposing Batmen. The actor is bulky and would add to the imposing Natu. James Gunn could bring over one character from the DCU that seems a better fit for his DCU anyway. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn was in charge of the DCU when Shazam! Fury of the Gods came out, which saw the character share a space with Emilia Harcourt and John Economos, one of whom has already been confirmed to be canon in the MCU. Given that both these characters were in Peacemaker Season 1, which will be canon in the DCU, it is a possibility that Zachary Levi might have a space in the rebooted franchise. James Gunn has said that there will be select parts of the DCU that will be canon in his DCU. The director took over at the tail end of the DCU, hoping to soft reboot the universe. However, he said that John Cena, Viola Davis, and a few other characters will continue to play their roles as they are, while also referencing some events from the DCU in the new DCU. James Gunn might have to look into recasting the younger cast of the film, given that they are much older than they were in the first film. Levi could serve as the quintessential version of Shazam, whose existence would serve as an amazing emotional core to the Justice League while also being a counterweight to Superman, power-wise. While the actor's pro-Trump stance should not hurt his chances at the role, it remains to be seen if James Gunn will take another chance with the actor.